I'm beating any guy that gets in that cage. Why can't I have a job where I'm nice to people?
I can hear the sound
Mr. Wonderful Phil Davis!
You cannot get any better than to be able to sit down with Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful!
Wore pink trunks for your entire career. What's with the pink?
A lot of the women in my family had trouble with cancer, and I just do it for solidarity.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You were a guy that came into MMA.
Yeah.
You pulled off a lot of really cool submissions because you're an NC2A champion and wrestler, and your wrestling's been fantastic.
Yep.
But you all of a sudden turned from wrestling into a striker.
My strategy was simple. Make it look like I'm going to strike with the guy because that's what everybody does, and then take him down. When he's convinced we're going to box, boom, put his feet in there. I like to think of it as pocket aces.
You got to fight Francis Carmel, a very accomplished kickboxer. Going into this, were you thinking, I'm going to stand up with this guy?
Absolutely not. No, but here's what I did know. He was waiting for me to take that fight to the ground. And my goal was, I'm not going to even give him that situation.
You're almost not doing what you are world class at just to say, I'm not giving you your gift.
I am a player when it comes to mind games. If he stops one shot, his energy bar goes up enormously. He says in his mind, everything my coach said was true. Tonight is my night. No, it's not. I wanted to make sure he never thought, ha, I got one.
All right, let's talk about that. I want to talk about what you did. He's the one that's actually starting to control it. He cuts you off as you start to move out. Here is the switch moment. He tries to circle out. You actually step right because it takes him completely out of line to attack you.
Yes.
And you landed that left hook right on the chin. And 2 shots here, he was done.
Yeah, buddy.
The best performances I think you've ever had was against a guy that is just a horse. Linton Vassell is just a strong guy.
They call him the Swarm for a reason. First round, he is absolute hell to fight.
But you wore him down. See that mouthpiece coming out, you know that it hurt.
When the mouthpiece comes out, that means you were breathing and got caught.
You see his hands drop, and you bring the kick up right here. Boom.
When you are tired, the defense between orthodox and southpaw, it takes your brain a minute to catch up. And that is the time you got to strike.
All right, second time you went in the cage against Liam Geary. It was a different fight. He was a different fighter.
I felt right away that he had watched our tape in depth.
Well, let's talk about when you went to the ground.
Okay.
Beautiful roll out there. Look at you, you're like a jaguar jumping over the top. And there was a shot right there that broke his jaw.
Should we call it the switch moment?
That was a switch moment in this fight because you can see at that moment, he doesn't think about being offensive in any way. Everything becomes defensive. And this ends up being a TKO victory.
How? Big John.
Come on.
How? He tapped. That's a submission.
Submission due to chin crank. So in your next fight, Bellator 231, October 25th, a Friday from the Mohegan Sun, you are taking on King Karl. Got a different kind of style. What do you think about it?
He's a top-notch competitor. And it's crazy, as I see him fight a heavyweight, I'm like, oh my God, people just fall over when he hits them. This is crazy. I was going to try to move the hell out of the way if he tried to hit me. He hits hard. He's the king.
That is going to be a lot of fun, and luckily, I get to call it.
Are you going to call it?
I'm going to call it.
All right.
Good luck.
All right. I'll make it especially exciting just for you.
That's what I want to hear.